I'm gonna guess Melvin is the one to
Aaliyah's
move us on
smart.
here.
She's top class, even within the FBI. She must understand that what I'm saying makes sense. The problem is that she's too smart. The way she is now, she'll refuse to accept anything that can't be explained with logic.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours.
The report mine isn't perfect. Lots of it's crossed out.
How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room? It doesn't make sense. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Yeah. But then, like, wasn't it that York... so maybe Zach... Maybe York's just a normal... No, York can't be just a normal guy. Otherwise, Kaysen wouldn't have targeted him in the first place. I guess maybe just he just lost the ability through trauma or something, because you can access it now.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
That's the one.
I tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI. And without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth, searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by, until finally a disease started eating away at my body. I thought it was all over for me. But about half a year ago, I finally reached my conclusion. Everything started with the red seeds. He and I encountered these seeds long before we reached Greenvale. Under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana. Then, for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent.
So, we haven't covered this, but York, there was no indication that York lost his memory after the Lakari case, because he seems to remember it quite well. So, there's a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make sense in Deadly Premonition 1 now, if you assume that he knew about the Lakari case. He's like, really, he should have gone, yeah, I've seen this before. Like, all of this stuff, I know. It comes as no... Now, in fairness, York wasn't surprised by a lot of stuff in Deadly Premonition. He was pretty cool when, like, stuff started turning into demons. He was pretty much like, yeah, you're under arrest. But I think that was just York being York. Yeah, that's a pretty annoying... That's a pretty annoying discrepancy if it doesn't get explained.
And instantly, I could see the other world again. Get it? Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence and an unknown power.
Okay.
The Greenvale case. It awoke me, and also stole my irreplaceable best friend from me. If it weren't for that case, I might still be an FBI agent. But the case dealt such a blow to me, it shattered all those dreams.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
No one benefited from it.
Probably whoever was, like, sergeant in the police force because they became sheriff. Like, yay, promotion!
Many lives were lost. That's all.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness. scarred for life.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the Chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind. Yet, somehow, I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds. Whittling down what's left of my life, chasing them. You really think I'm doing all this for nothing but self-interest? Is that really what you're saying?
Yes.
Melvin's cheerful
I'm
exterior
not.
betrayed all the darkness that lurked within him. His happy-go-lucky personality was probably just his way of coping with reality. It all makes sense. Now I understand why he kept insulting Lena. Melvin wasn't the Fool King.
What?
Many different characters pop up in Lena's journal, and I mistook one of them for someone else.
Avery was the Fool King.
What are you talking about?
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced. I'm the Fool King.
Zack's him is the Fool King.
The Fool King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Lucare. And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery. Lena realized her plan was on the verge of falling apart. She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from Melvin. The one worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind, and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery. And she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter.
If that was true, they should have made a better effort to give you the message properly. You didn't figure it out 14 years later.
So please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her.
Dang it. Alright.
Her actions shocked me the most. How could a mother ever kill her own daughter? But I know the answer now. The Red Tree. The Red Tree can take control of everything. It's what leads us into the mouth of madness. She was the first perpetrator in the case. And technically, she was also the first victim. Maybe... well, it's impossible to ask her now, but... maybe she really did love her daughter with all her heart. And so, she was afraid. Afraid of what would happen if her daughter did end up inheriting the Clarkson estate.
I bet it wouldn't have been worse than that.
It was fear. Or something like it. That's what let the Red Tree inside.
That's still no reason to kill someone. Especially not your own daughter.
I know. Of course I know that. And I'm sure that deep down, she did too. What came first? The seed or the fruit? Who cares? To me, those red seeds are the beginning and the end of it all.
2 bizarre cases derailed your life. It must have been extremely painful.
But, I mean, they've mentioned in the beginning of Deadly Premonition that there were multiple cases that involved the Red Seed, so... Like, I know these were the 2 main ones, but there were multiple.
You have my deepest condolences, but that doesn't put you in the clear. You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods. Their bodies were never recovered.
They were struck by lightning.
Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives. Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
There's nothing that proves my guilt either.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Oh, I'm not. I also suspect there's a possibility that he murdered individuals connected to other cases that he's worked on.
Based on nothing.
The Greenvale report bears the same inconsistencies as this one. And both cases are filled with victims whose deaths were never witnessed.
Stop. Don't say another word. If you so much as mention her name.
If I mention it, then what?
I'm gonna sick my fairy on you.
You will pay.
Oh, I should have investigated the photo first. Oh well. So it's a problem. I do have some. Oh, why do they give you so little? I want all the dialogue. I want stop. Why is this game so insistent on locking me out of important dialogue?
Twinkle, my fairy.
Is that Emily?
Don't look at me that way.
It could be. It's not. It's difficult because the art style's
I know
changed.
how talented she is. I completely agree with you on that one. But I can't hand everything off to her just yet. Can you just let me get my way one last time? Belle. No. Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. You're exceptionally talented, I admit it. You found Lisa's body, then discovered the red seeds all on your own. You even noticed that there was someone else in this room. You've got amazing intuition. You're a hunter with an extremely keen sense of smell. But you still can't perceive the other world the way you are now.
Emily perceived the other world, and she wasn't in any, like, she wasn't a good cop. She wasn't a bad cop. She wasn't a good cop.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, is my fairy gonna pick my lock for me?
Look inside that trash can.
Huh? The trash can?
It's right behind you. Then you'll know for sure that I'm telling the truth. We told you not to touch the sanctuary!
Okay.
What is this?
Oh, I actually get to see inside the bathroom. I'm the one who sent Elia the tip and set everything into motion, and we need to talk alone. FK! Forrest Kaysen, he's still alive! Of course he is. I mean, they wouldn't keep showing him if he wasn't... Like, we didn't do anything with him in Le Carré, so... I kind of figured he'd probably show back up.
What's on that receipt? What is it, Agent Jones?
F.K.
Contact a local agent and have them investigate Avery Smith's home. There are still agents investigating the Lucare area, right? Trust me, That's where Patricia Clarkson is.
Trust you? Where's your proof?
Ask Aaliyah Davis. Ask her about the name of the person who tipped her off.
What do you mean?
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese.
What does this have to do with pizza?
Just ask her. And ask her why she decided to take this case in the first place. Got it? Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
I just noticed York's got really big hands compared to Simon's. So that's my takeaway from that scene. So I know we're getting important plot here, but I just noticed his Simon's tiny hands.
But how could you have known that I would come here with her?
I didn't. I just bet on you.
God damn it.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Thanks, Fairy.
Thank you, my fairy. Car key, Simon.
Let me go.
Don't worry. Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. FK.
Oh no, Francis is...
It's on the corner of 3rd Street. 69 Pontiac GTO.
You've got excellent taste.
York
Lend me
was
your
FK.
gun, too.
Agent Jones! Don't you see what you're doing here? This is a severe obstruction of justice. You're violating the FBI code.
Yeah, Aaliyah, I know, but pizza will never betray me.
Pizza?
Tell Abrahams to prepare a private jet for me at the airport. I know Robert won't turn his back on me.
Wait, Morgan, are you serious? The chief would never lend out a private jet to a civilian like,
I have to leave you for a bit, my fairy. They'll be fine. They'll figure it all out.
Is he just going out in his bathrobe? I thought maybe he'd put his suit on, but... I'm pretty sure... I think that fairy is Emily. It's just we haven't got a good enough look at her face yet to...
York, can you hear me?
To figure it out.
I'm going to go finish the job you started. That makes us even, okay? York, she really is a genius agent. She's probably going to end up being an even better agent than we were. She just needs more experience under her belt. She's still only pursuing the world she can see with her naked eye. She needs to experience more frustration. She needs to strengthen herself. On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks. No wonder he was able to go on watching us for 4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me?
Yes.
It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI. It's the name of that pizza parlor, the Chicago-style place with those trademarked crimson boxes. Franklin's Kitchen. FK. Yet again. They've got the best deep dish pizza in the area. Both Simon and I love that place. That's why I told him, pizza will never betray you. Will it, York?
Okay. Sure. Why not? Just, yeah. Fine. Okay, so Simon believed York because he realised that he was the one who gave Aaliyah the tip to go investigate Avery, and he thought, well, there's no... But it doesn't explain... Oh, because he re-accessed the other world. That's how he figured out that Avery... Oh, no, he didn't figure out that Avery was the one who was... He only figured that out from the coffee. But he did figure out... Because he sent the tip to investigate the Clarksons. And she was the one who figured out to go straight to the she was the one who figured out to go straight to the Clarkson storage facility and found Lise. Oh, we're playing as Zack!
York, it's almost time. Let's finish this. I'll be there soon. Watch my back, will you? This is going to be my final battle.
Oh.
So I'm this far gone, huh? But unlike 14 years ago, I feel more at home in this world now.
Am I finally gonna get control of York? Yeah! Zack rotation, even. Not York. Oh, look at this. Alright, let's stock up. I'm gonna need a lot of bullets. I probably don't need any food. So I'm gonna get rid of the donuts. Let's get rid of the root beer and coffee. I probably don't need any cigarettes to pass time either. 2 anti-numbs. I probably don't need a duster or perfume or gum or suntan lotion. I never got a tan. That was if I don't need that or that. That was a big oversight on my part. I never got those things. Okay. So I've got 2 small, 2 medium, 2 large. That should do me. I'll take 1 black coffee in case I need the boost. And then I'll take another antidote just in case I get poisoned. And just in case, let's just take some more bullets. I don't know why they've put... I mean, I guess this vending machine was here before, so I guess they just reused. But I mean, you know, it's been 14 years. They could have moved the vending machines. I will go over there, but I just want to run over here first and see if there's anything. Nope, okay. Can't get any materials to go and upgrade my upgrade my pendants for the last fight. So am I actually going to play as... Oh, it'd be so cool if when he goes into the other world he becomes young Zack. Like, the being in the other world rejuvenates him. It'd be cool to play as Old Man Zack, though. I'm quite happy to play as Old Man Zack, but I'm just... You know... He's a bit frail. Okay, no, we're Old Man Zack, and we've got our gun.
Are you in pain?
So I was just getting a good look at the character model, because we've only seen them in the Red World before.
Are you?
I don't know what she's supposed to be. Is she like some sort of... Nun? Yeah, void. He's like some sort of nun? Oh, I'm playing as Zack. Why don't you ever forget to play as Zack at the end of the game? For like the final bit. Oh, there we go. So I wonder... I mean, maybe they'll explain it, maybe they won't. But... I'm just wondering if maybe... I'm picking up more... I don't know why they give me so much coffee. Like, I don't use... Oh, no, you actually do use... I keep forgetting there's a lock on with my psycho gun. Just so embarrassing. What did he say? none of it matters. I'm still just trying to figure out if there's a path, if there's like some kind of theme to the enemies. So, because they've already explained that Galena became afraid of scissors after she got her hair cut off after she was bullied. So I'm just wondering, because there's two of them that have got scissors, and then one of them's just a sexy lady. I don't understand what the symbolism is there. And then there's this dude. Also, I'm trying to remember, because it's been... It's been quite, a few hours... well, no, it's been a few hours of playtime, but it's also been a few days of playtime. I'm just trying to remember when we came here last time. Were the enemies all coloured in like that? I just don't remember the door ones being quite so colourful. Well, this looks like a boss fight, man. Yeah, it's just stocking me up on stuff before I get to the boss, just in case, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know what her deal is. Maybe she's. This one's so much harder to get there. Yeah, maybe they'll explain what the whole deal is with the door things. But at least we got some explanation. That was more than I was expecting. I was fully expecting all of the monsters to just be random. Random, unexplained bullshit. Yeah, because just focusing on actually killing all of these things and not dying. Nothing too bad so far. Like maybe again, this is one of those things where it's like just super reading into it way more than I need to. But like maybe the sexy women is something to do with her almost becoming a porn star. Ow, don't explode. Stupid crab locks. I see you. Sneaky porn star. Yes, I've decided that those are porn stars now. So then... I've already fought Galena. It wouldn't make sense that all of the enemies relate to her trauma, would it? I kind of feel like I should have maybe spent a bit more time upgrading my gun just so that I could... Oh, there's a...
Don't hurt. Are you in pain? Oh!
Sorry. Yeah. It's definitely something sexy. That they stand for. Like, I I don't know. I don't know why there's no reason for all the enemies to be. Maybe because like the first time you go to the other world, the only one who's there is Galena, and so the enemies with both got scissors, and so they're her trauma. Then you go to the Lena's world, and then the ones that got the locks and the doors. I mean, that could be that. Yeah, I guess that could symbolize. Ah, damn you, you roof lady! But then I don't understand. Maybe that was. Maybe the sexy ones are Candy's demons, and that she's lost her beauty, and that's her trauma because she's been made. She was made into by being fed all that sang rouge, made her into the goddess of fertility. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here, trying to sort of try and apply some kind of meaning. Maybe one of them is Elisa's demons. Like, I don't know. She was 16, so I don't know if she was old enough to have any demons, really. Okay. Well, at least this is something different. It's not that different, though. I think it's just, yeah, it's just a room for me to... Alright, well, we'll take advantage of it and restock. So I do have quite a lot of bullets. Well, let's get rid of all this milk coffee. We don't need all that antidote. I got 2 mediums. Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's save, though, so I don't have to redo that. Actually, I haven't actually died yet. And this is, I know, that's raising a big flag. But so I haven't actually seen what the game over screen looks like yet. I'm not going to go out of my way to get killed just to see the game over screen, for the record. But of course, now I've said, oh, I haven't died yet. Now what will happen is that I will die. And we'll get to see it, so... And I'll be like, haha, look, see, I said it. And then it happened. I'm so clever. Oh, come on. I just want to get to the end of this now. She's so happy with herself when she jumps down, but then she just doesn't take any, doesn't capitalize on it in any way.
Ah, curse you.
Yeah, curse you. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I obviously shot that too late. Oh, crabs don't explode during the cutscene. Thank you. Yeah, so literally the bit on the front, which is their pincer, is the bit that makes it a crab lock. I think. I don't know. I really don't like these sections because, well, they're not fun to play, really. I don't really need the bits either at this point, so I'm just gonna... Unfortunately, I have to. Kinda wish I'd upgraded my gun a little bit more, so that I could kill stuff a bit easier, but... Wow. That would have taken time and effort I'm not willing to spend. York. Stop. Stop running. Okay, he won't. You won't stop running now. Good. Great. Well, that's a nice Hopefully me grabbing this cart will have fixed that, but... Okay, good, it did. Why did I come down here? I thought there was a door back there. Dang it, is this not... This isn't where I'm supposed to go. I just decided that I didn't need to bother going through all the side areas. Shove off. And then I accidentally go immediately down a side area that I didn't need to do. Leave me be, sexy butt ladies. Yeah, I really wish I just had something I could just, like... What I kind of wish is that I could upgrade my stuff at any point, and I didn't have to go to a specific weapon shop, ow, to a specific, shush. To a specific weapon shop to, and then go to a friggin' thing to equip all my stuff, so that I could just, like, in this moment go, oh, there's a combat section, okay, I guess I'll upgrade all my stuff one last time just to see me through to the end of the game. As it is, I'm now stuck in a situation where I can't... Ah! I'm gonna punch you with my old man hands. How'd you like this? Yeah. You don't like that at all. Also, I see you up there. I'm gonna shoot you down. Yeah, I'm now stuck in a situation where I can't upgrade anything. So I have to be able to... I mean, if the combat in this game, as you can probably tell, isn't actually that hard. It's... My biggest problem is running out of ammo, really. Which, because of the way this game handles inventory, is entirely, like... is a legitimate concern. And maybe I should just be using the explosive ammo more. I stopped using it because it wasn't doing much against the door dudes, but it's against everything else it seems to be really good. I should also heal again. Fortunately, these things drop a pretty decent amount of first aid, and I've also just got a decent amount of first aid kits in storage. Yeah. Thanks for these bullets, Danny. They're useful. I wish I could have got them on screen. That's a dead end. Yeah, they don't do... They're good against the crabs, though. But they're just not super useful against, Doorman. Get him eventually. Oh, come on. Can we just get plot now and just stop? I don't want to do the combat sections anymore. They suck. Just trying to think if there's anything else as well about the case I can really talk about. But yeah, the fact, like I said, I don't think I ever go back to 2005 now. The fact that York forgets so much. No, okay, it's just going to be another warehouse section and then another... Fine. But yeah, the fact that York forgets just doesn't make... I mean, obviously, I fully appreciate, obviously, that Deadly Premonition was made. Do I reckon there's anything back there? I mean... Oh, yeah, there is actually stuff back here. Wait, hang on, are these just the cut? I think these are just the... I don't see anything on my mini-map. I think these are just the carts and crawl spaces from the main storylines. I'm going to ignore them. I'm not in any dire need of anything anyway, so... Yeah, I fully understand that Deadly Premonition was made under the understanding it's probably going to be a standalone game that was never going to get a sequel. But still, like, Swery didn't have to make this a prequel. He could have very easily made this a sequel. I mean, it is a sequel, but he didn't have to add the prequel parts in. He could have very well been a, you know, it could have just been a completely unrelated Francis York Morgan story that just was unrelated to the Red Seeds, and it would have been fine. Honestly. But the fact that it was so interconnected with the story in Greenvale, and then York went to Greenvale and just acted the way he did, makes no sense now. And you might be saying, look, it's a dumb game, don't think about it too hard. But the plots all these games have got going for it. If I don't pick the plot apart, there's nothing really left other than the characters. And the characters are only so good because of the plot. So, yeah. Can the rest of the combat section just be like this? Just all of the enemies standing next to explosive barrels I can destroy. I'd appreciate that. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. This is just another little fountain to get you through the rest of the game. Might as well pick all this up. After all, there's a stamp related to picking stuff off the ground, so... You know, oh, god damn it. Who knows? Maybe in the, punched her in the face. Maybe in the 11th hour I'll unlock another suit. Who knows? I think it would have been cool to be able to actually do a bit, like actually have a section in 2019 Le Carre. I think that would have been quite cool. I'm going to ignore you, dog. Maybe I do need to... Okay. Line up then. Line up. Did you say he wants to tie me up? Yeah, I don't really know who that's got any... What that's got any... Also, my torch is floating. But no matter. I kind of want to let them... Well, part of me wants to just let them finish talking in case they say any dialogue lines that might, like, explain what they are. But I also just don't want to.
Are you in pain?
Yeah, because I don't know what that one means. It's all just sort of vaguely threatening stuff. Let's just crack on. Not worry about it. gonna come and punch you. Knock, knock! No, why that just made me laugh. Just punching on his door and he's going, "Who's there?" Constantly turning around. Yeah, just more sections like that, please. Just the enemies come in, I just shoot some explosive barrels, and I, you know, get on with my day. Happy. Come on. That's got to be enough. Yeah, I don't care. Go away, doorman. You were too slow. I'd already clicked the prompt. Just, come on. There's no more combat, please. God, he says a lot about this game, and I'm just screaming, please, no more gameplay. I just want cutscenes now. I just wish this game was a visual novel, or just anything other than this. All right, we're in the final room at least, I think. Yeah, no, I should be fine. All right, let's save one last time. I'm going to save over the existing one. Oh, thank God. Okay, red seeds, red vines.
I can feel it, York. There's something in this room.
Is it the stuff behind you?
What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake?
Ah, one final deadly premonition. Except these aren't the deadly premonitions. This is my metaphysical... What was it? Metaphysical offender profiling? Yeah. So the stuff over here isn't important to anything. This is... He's inflated quite a lot. Let's look at him last.
An artificial heart-lung machine.
How does he recognize that immediately?
And this tank's filled with some sort of liquid. If it isn't frozen at this temperature, it must be a non-freezing liquid. What was he using this for? It couldn't be cryonics. Did he replace Lisa's bodily fluids with this stuff? It's absolutely insane.
He's gotten all lumpy, hasn't he?
Why? Why did you die? Please. Please.
So I'm trying to get a better look at Lise more than anything else, because we've never really gotten... We got one good look at her. Yeah, she really got chopped to bits, didn't she? Okay. Why isn't... Oh no, it's still going. You done? Okay, cool. I'm gonna look at this thing over here then. Oh no, the other clue is Lise herself.
Lise Clarkson, the first victim of the Lucari case. I never thought she'd remain trapped in ice for 14 whole years. Hey, York, why didn't we work harder to find her? I regret it from the bottom of my heart now.
Lise, this juice.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
It was you, Avery.
Sorry.
I finally found the 10-foot-tall giant.
So did no one notice that he was getting lumpy? And also, just I noticed that he's kept Lise in like what's clearly like a sliding platform in a freezer cupboard, and it's like, did no one this entire time he just went, no one go in this no one go in this freezer. For 14 years, no one ever went in there.
Lena once said that the red soul could enhance people's unique characteristics. In your case, it must have enhanced your physical characteristics. Personally, though, I don't think enhance is the right word here. This is simply a physical mutation caused by a drug overdose.
Yeah.
Please, so pretty. I'll protect you forever. Yup. Lise smiled. She's smiling at me. Yup. Lisa's smiling. She's smiling. No one ever comes here. Yup. I can hide Lisa here.
Like Danny still like works. He still works for the Clarksons, still operating here. He's obviously, it's his daughter. At no point he sort of thought to himself, this is just dumb. There's no one at any point in the 14 years ever go, like, it would make more sense if he'd taken her and put her somewhere else. But the fact that he just kept her in the warehouse, in a sliding trolley, and just sort of, and Danny never went, I'm going to have a look and see what's in that cupboard in my warehouse that I own, that Avery's hiding. Oh, it's the corpse of my daughter that's been missing. Right. Well then.
This is for your sake, Lisa, so I can protect you. Yup.
Okay.
Avery trapped Lise here in that massive block of ice. He made his own personal altar that no one would ever find.
Really, no one would ever find? I feel like someone could have found it if anyone had tried at any point.
And that liquid must be the solution that Sang Rouge is made from. He used that to keep her body from decomposing. Oh, red seeds.
Yeah, I spotted those the moment you walked
I
in.
knew it, York. Our battle began the moment we first visited this town.
Okay.
A trail of seeds.
Can this just be a boss fight now, please? Can we not fight through another 3 combat areas?
What are these huge crab legs doing here? Or are they shrimp legs? Not that it matters. We need to find Patricia.
Oh, I thought they were branches.
One of the key ingredients to Cajun cuisine. Utterly wasted. I should have taken a couple of boxes home with me when I first came here.
Oh, in fairness, yeah, a lot of this stuff is all
Are these
moldy.
frozen oysters? Hard to tell now. After the hurricane, no one entered this warehouse for a long time.
So this place was operational.
This is beyond freezer burn. The meat's all shriveled up. Forgotten gator bones. All the way down here, Katrina still found a way to make her mark.
So, Katrina destroyed all this place. I guess it wasn't in operation,
A
but
giant
yet it was still
bathtub?
powered.
No. This is a container for unloading crawfish. He must have used this to freeze Lisa's body in ice. Why didn't I figure this out sooner?
Because you at no point tried. Like, for 14 years, you at no point thought... I don't know, there's no explanation for why... Him just saying, why didn't I figure this out?
The Holy Trinity paste. Somehow this lone box is completely undamaged. Is there divine power at play here? Somehow I doubt it. I've had enough of those fairy tales.
Like, as soon as her body went missing, and Melvin, I still getting his name wrong at this point. Melvin said, "Oh, you know, we've had guards on it. It's never going to." York should have gone, right. Well, let's explore the whole building then, rather than just come here once, talk to one guy, and then leave forever.
The seeds lead this way. This is where the final secret is hidden. Yeah, I know, York. Aaliyah and Simon would never be able to reach the other world through their mundane investigation. That's why we need to close this case. He's got a strong grip. Strong enough to crush a steel door. This must be the entrance to the Smarty Pants scientist's lab.
Huh. Okay. Can we just go straight in? Can we just go straight into the boss fight now, please? I don't want to have to do another corridor of bot fights. Please, pretty please. I just want to get to the end of this now. Like this, there's no. Please. Fuck. All right, speed run. I wonder if I can get away with... No, I have to destroy at least... How many of these do I have to kill? Ah, come on, really? Knock, knock. Stop. No, stop. Dickbag. Let's get this through this as quickly as possible. So, I mean, I might as well talk... Yeah, it's... this game really has to, like, pull this around in the... in the final minute for me, basically. Otherwise, I'm not... There's just too much that it just doesn't make any sense. And not in a open interpretation kind of way. Just like why? At no point did anyone think to check this or that. Like the whole thing with Lisa's body is dumb. Sorry, but it really, really is. Like again, yeah, it's not. You can't just keep saying like it's like it's like when York complained about one of the quests. He goes, "This is just a fetch quest." It's like you complaining about it being a fetch quest doesn't make it any less terrible. It'd be like if after this he just goes, "This is just an obligatory combat section." And it's just like, yeah, but that doesn't mean that having to play through it is any less bad. Come on. So like I said, this could completely stick the landing and like completely turn me around on this in the sort of final act. But at the moment, I'm just not feeling it. Oh, the door's open. I don't need to fight you guys anymore.
Let me cut you.
No. Okay, this is a good sign. It has given me a chair. It normally does that before the boss fight. Good.
And he's even earned himself a nickname. One-Armed Danny.
That's a kind of a cruel nickname. I think any nickname that generally is just your disability and then your name is a oh, there's Wheelchair Steve. It's not a nice. Don't do that. That's bad.